Okay, so we are just going to start by cleansing. I should probably crack my window again. 1 second. I closed it. I closed it for sound, but I need it open to get this mess out of here. Okay. Okay. I wasn't going to burn a candle, but I think I might actually. I actually think that I need this for that, so this is kind of perfect because that's what my prayer plant was sitting on. I could use that nicer dish, but I think I'm just gonna go with, you know what, let's use the nicer dish. Fuck it. You know what, we're bougie up in here. We deserve it. We deserve nice things up in this house. Up in this house where we live. Ignore my unmade bed, okay? I know it's back there. Just ignore it. Don't look at that. Look at me. Okay. I'm just gonna... There's some dirt in here. Okay. Perfect. Okay. So. I have to trim this wick, but not right now. I don't have to do it right now. But I'm gonna get my scissors anyway. Okay, so. We're gonna burn this. Because I need some cleansing in my life. Okay, I've decided this is gonna be like a tarot / blog deal going on, okay? Fire! I feel like garbage. Oh yeah, I was gonna tell you what's in here. There's some sage from my work. Some organic sage. There's some lavender in here. Also from my work. There is some bay leaves from the bay tree outside my old house in the woods. And there is some rose also in here. And that's my little mix I got going on right now. Fire. We know I love me some fire magic. I'm just gonna send this your way also. And I need it. I need it too. I need it too, babes. I feel like garbage. Yay! I need to do this more often. I haven't because I was working on an album. Maybe I'll put a link right here or something to the album. I don't know, but I was working on an album and simultaneously curating a show and also just doing all sorts of stuff and being depressed and all sorts of fun things. I went to New York. With my grandmother. Fantastic. Okay. It was great. So I've been up to a lot, and I was feeling kind of honestly bitter about tarot. I didn't want to do it. I was like, I don't want to know. I don't want to know anything. Empty brain, leave me alone. But then the other day I was thinking about how many people are out here on the internet just making things up. Just like they picked up a tarot deck, which I forgot to do. I haven't even done that yet. Maybe this will just be like a little chicken. It'll just be like a little chicken. A little chicken. Just like picking up a tarot deck and then being like, okay, I know how to do this. This is something that I'm going to do. And then they just like are making stuff up. And I don't I don't want to do that. So I think like the only way to combat that whole mess, and it's like, you know, whatever, more power to you. If you want to pay somebody or like follow somebody who's gonna tell you like all the nice things that you want to hear, that's great. I know my attitude isn't saying that's great, but like whatever, you do you. That's cool. You're not hurting anybody. It's fine. If you want to be delusional, everybody knows, you know, I'm in support of that. Okay. I love me the delusions. But, and also, I'm not going to be doing that. And I think, like, the best way to, like, counteract that is to just, like, get some realness. Okay, I've been reading for 14 years. And there just aren't enough of us doing the thing on the internet, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe there's just the exact right amount of us out here being real. And maybe that's just like a reflection of the earth and the world as it is. Okay, I'm going to close this window again. Boom. Done. Okay, we have the moon here. Ooh. A little bit of a depression. A little bit of a getting out of the funk. Getting through that funk. And making our way. Breaking those abusive cycles. And what I'm getting is more like it's self-abuse. It's self-abuse. That being said, I am going to light this candle that I made. It's a boundary candle. We need it. Just gonna trim this wick. It needs a little trim. I miss making candles. I still have some candles lying around. I have some candles for Santa Muerte that I made and some cash money candles. This is my last boundary candle, so maybe I'll make some more of those, because you know, boundary magic is like some of my favorite magic. It's just protection. It's just protection and self-empowerment, which is what I'm all about. Are we good? I think we're good. Can we start? Did we already start? So we're looking at breaking cycles, breaking patterns, okay? We're looking at my beautiful prayer plant. How beautiful. It has new little leaves. Look at that. Oh my god, so cute. So cute. Okay. We have strength, 4 of swords. These are just the ones that I'm seeing while I'm shuffling them. So we had the moon to set the stage. So I want to look at like how are we breaking these patterns that we need to be breaking? What do we need to break these patterns? What are we not seeing? Like, what's keeping us stuck? What are we not seeing that's keeping us stuck? Or what are we unwilling to do, right? Okay, so we're going to look at this. We're going to look at all that. I'm going to cut this deck. I'm going to cut this deck. I'm going to cut it again. Okay, I'm just going to do a little bit of this. Okay, that's good. Okay. That's good, I think. I think that's good. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands. So we're, oh. Cool. So we're looking at like the summertime. We're looking at this summer. As I'm recording, it is June 23rd, 2023, today. The day of me recording. So we're looking at the summer because we just had the summer solstice. We just had that, babies. We just had the summer solstice, okay? That was great. I was sick. I have COVID. Hopefully not anymore, but like I've been sick. Oh. Death. That's interesting. Because summer isn't usually about death, is it? No, it's about life. And yet, they go together. They're like two sides of the same motherfucking coin. So, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Six of Wands. Victory. We got some success. We got some success in the cards. Like, it's not looking bad right now. It's not looking bad. It looks just fine. It looks just fine and dandy, except for this Chariot in reverse. Okay, I was literally just thinking about this today because we are in a Chariot year. It's a 7. It's 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 3 is 7. It's a 7 year. And I'm a 7, numerologically. I am a 7. And I was just thinking, like, I've been sick half this year. And I was like, what the hell is up with that? Because, like, this is supposed to be a Chariot year. This is supposed to be, like, we're going after our heart and soul and, like, the things that are driving us home to where, like, our heart is, right? And yet, there's a block. Like, what, like, why can't I move forward? So I don't know if anyone else is experiencing this, but this is what I'm experiencing, and it's fucking bullshit. And I'm super grumpy right now. Which is why I'm doing this. Because I don't want to be, like, grumpy, just sitting around, grumping around. I want to, like, do the things that I know at least help me feel accomplished, even if they're awkward and scary and weird and new. Okay. Okay, so, yeah, that's interesting. Like, I was just thinking about this. So we're looking at the blockages. We're looking at, like, what is keeping us from this success? What are we not willing to shed? And what do we need to shed this year in order to get this success? Because right now we are fucking not getting anywhere. We're not getting anywhere. I mean, what is that? That's bullshit. That's garbage. Like, and we know that success is right around the corner. We know that we have everything we need to, like, take action. But it's more about, it's not about, like, something we don't have. It's more about something that we're unwilling to let go of. Something that we can't shed. Right? We're holding on to too much. We're carrying too much. And it's like, it's a burden. And we can't move forward. Which is garbage. So, the Hierophant. Okay, that's really interesting. Because I'm just getting, like, just, like, do the things that you know work. And just, I'm, like, really getting this, like, Pentacles vibe. Which makes sense, because the Hierophant is ruled by Taurus. And Tauruses are stubborn. So it's really, like, what I'm getting from this is, like, don't give up. Have faith. And, like, keep doing the things that you know work. And also listen to the people who have been through this before and, like, trust that you can get through this. You just gotta do the work, which is annoying, I know. Because, like, don't you want to just lie around and do nothing? I do. I don't. That's all I've been doing all week. It sucks. It sucks. The Hermit. The Hermit. Ooh. Oh, the Hermit. Ooh. Okay, so we have Virgos and Tauruses on the board. And a Scorpio also, but I'm not really getting, like, we need to share signs on that one. But, like, I never do with Scorpio and Death. I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Maybe I'm just like, But then the Chariot is Cancer too, so we have 2 water signs and two earth signs, and then we have fire also on the board here with the wands. So, but, like, it's not like, there's not, like, people. It's just, like, I'm just naming the elements that are on the board, and it's 2 for 2 for 2. We ain't got no air. Can't breathe in here. Give me some space. Strength. We got Leo. We got Leo. We got strength. We got the Hermit. And we got strength. Okay. What the fuck? This is like... I feel like this is like, okay, you learned these lessons already, and you just need to, like, do the damn thing. You just need to do the damn thing. So why aren't you doing the damn thing? 6 of Pentacles. Because you need to ask for help. Boom. That's it. You need to ask for help. Especially with the Hierophant and the Hermit right here. It's like, oh, no, like... I don't need this help because I can do everything on my own. I know how to tame that beast. But you don't have to do it all on your own. Sometimes asking for help is the strength. Sometimes it is. And it's like, maybe you're giving too much. You know, it's so interesting. It's like, where are you prioritizing? Are you putting in too much of yourself in one area and not enough in these other areas, like these intellectual areas, this like self-reflection, this self-care, like self-preservation areas, and the like challenging areas? Does this make sense? Like, how are you divvying your time? How are you prioritizing? Are we spending too much time giving of ourselves to the wrong people, places, and things? And is that draining us? There's a reason why I felt called to pull, to use my candle, my boundary candle, because I was like, I'm not gonna do candles, I was just gonna do the smoke cleansing. And that was going to be my little fire, air, magic right there. But then I'm like called to do the candle. Which is about boundaries. It's all coming back to boundaries. Ooh. We think we can get away with doing the same old shit and still get the rewards. We can't. We can't get away with doing the same old shit. You can't expect to, like, do the same things that are holding you back and, like, feel good about it and, like, get that victory. You need that death. You need to, like, shed. You need to let that shit go. You need to let that shit go. It's gonna make you sick if you don't let it go. Okay. But how? How do we let it go? We ask for help. Duh. Queen of Cups reversed. This is interesting. I'm kind of getting... This is interesting, too, because we have the strength here with Leo, and I'm, like, getting, like, let go of your pride. Right? Queen of Cups. Like, clearly you're not okay. And you don't have to act like you're okay in order to get shit done. Just don't use that as an excuse to not do things. And don't use it as an excuse to not take care of yourself either. That one surprised even me. So we got water signs. We got Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer with this Queen of Cups. And then we already have Scorpio and Cancer on the board. So... Ace of Swords reversed. What are we not saying? I'm getting there's like something stuck. There's something stuck from the winter time, from like last winter. This is like old shit that we haven't let go of. Like the spring, we were supposed to be shedding all of that garbage and we just didn't. We were like too busy just doing the same old thing. Focusing on the people, places, and things instead of the person, the place, and the thing, which is like you, which is us, which is me, right? That's you. And then we're not speaking up for ourselves, and we're not like, putting... I almost said we're putting our feet where our mouth is. Which... I really like that. And it, you know, we're not putting our money where our mouth is, right? We're not like speaking up for ourselves, and we're not practicing what we preach in this instance. Like with the Ace of Swords reversed, it's like maybe our actions have changed, but our ways of thinking are like stuck. Like we haven't let go of this way of thinking, of this obsession, of this pattern of thought. And it's like impossible to let go. And it's just time to let go. It's just time to like mourn. It's time to grieve. Because we can't be acting sneaky. We can't be like holding that old thing in our back pocket so that we can act out on it later. Because we're over that. We're done that. We've done that. Been there, done that. We're over it. We're supposed to let that shit go already. We know better. And we're doing better. And yet, you're keeping that shit in your back pocket. That's old shit. You don't need it. Garbage. Three of Pentacles. Again, with the like, we just need to fucking work together. You gotta voice this shit to somebody. You gotta admit it to yourself. Right? You gotta do the like unbinding. You gotta do the cord cutting. You gotta do the physical work. And I'm really getting like ritualistic, like ritual magic. And you might need to ask for help. You might need to ask for help. Because like what? I heard like 3 is a crowd, but it's like where 2 or more are gathered. It's like all of that shit. It's like this card is about people coming together to do the work. Right? It's not like, oh, me, I'm gonna do all of the work all of the time and just give of myself constantly and like pretend like everything is fine. Pull the wool over my own eyes. La 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 la. Remember that delusion I brought up in the beginning? Yes, I love me a bit of delusion. But like there's a time and place for it. We don't need to carry our old delusions with us into the future. We can let go of our old delusions and create new fun ones. Just saying. I get it. You feel like you've done the work. You feel like I've just been doing this constantly and I just want to rest, but I just feel like I've just been waiting for the fruits of my labor, and I've made sacrifice after sacrifice, and I've just been like laboring and like I just need a break. But it's like where and when will I get this break? Like people keep saying my time is gonna come. And what's interesting is I feel like your time has already come. And we're just not recognizing it. Like we're blocking ourselves because we're still stuck on this idea of what we thought the fruits would look like. And so instead of appreciating, oh, like these are the fruits of my fucking labor, of all of this work that I've put in, we're just like, but what else can I do? Like, how can I get those other fruits that I was like picturing in my head? What about that other person's fruits? Their fruits look a lot better than mine. Maybe I want some of their fruit. Ask them how they made that fruit happen. Ask them how they made that fruit grow. Get some fucking gardening tips. Instead of just being grumpy that things aren't going your way. Because you can't do these old patterns anymore. Because things are slowing down. because it felt like things were like, oh, things are good, things are happening, but also like not satisfying. And so it's like, what's the point? If like this is the fruit of my labor and I'm not satisfied, what is the point? I don't know. What is the point? I don't know. Whatever. Maybe just go do your old bullshit. It's not going to get you anywhere. But you know, what's the point? Why even do anything? It's like we went from like garbage, right? We went from garbage. Okay, and then we cleared out a bunch of this garbage. Except for the specific pieces of garbage that we think might be useful for later, right? And all we see is clear ground. And we're like, well, what was the point of all of this work if all I see is nothing? But you're not seeing the potential. Right? It's like you haven't even planted the seeds and you're expecting fruit. Make it make sense. All you've done is clear out some garbage and you haven't even cleared out all the garbage. So, what are you doing? A whole lot of nothing, it looks like. It looks like a whole lot of nothing. I'm just getting like, get off your ass and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days. Stupid, which is stupid. But, I mean, you just gotta keep doing the things that you know work. You have to keep doing them. It's like a continual maintenance thing. It's not like oh, but I already did this and that one time, so I'm good. No. You don't just take out the garbage one day and then you're done. You take out the garbage every fucking week. And then you do a deep clean. Like twice a year. To get all that extra garbage that you don't see. Every week you take out the garbage. One would hope. You see what I mean? You see what I'm saying here? And we have the world. On the bottom. Again, with the, like, it's so funny. I'm hearing the Here We Go Round in Circles, which is usually for what I, like, that's the song I associate with the Wheel of Fortune, but, like, with the world, it's like, okay, right, it's like we've completed that one cycle. And it's time to go back to the beginning. Time to go back to the beginning. Did you absorb what you learned last time we did this? Or are you just choosing to make the same mistakes, sneaking around, thinking that you can manage it by being the same person? Or by, like, thinking you're a different person, but, like, acting in some of the same ways? Sure, you're showing up correct in this one area, but, like, how are you doing in that other area? Right? Right? What are you doing for you? What are you doing for you? You're the only one who gets to decide how you want to show up. And you've already made that decision, but you're still keeping in the back of your mind, like, showing up this way is hard. And it is. It's hard. But it's worth it. And you've only been doing it for, like, not that long, right? Like, if we have, like, shit from the winter that we need to let go of still. And I know that was, like, a whole fucking trial. through the winter. And now, in the spring, we're coming correct. And, like, we're doing some things in the spring that are correct. And, like, we're getting a little bit of our kudos. Right? We're getting a little bit. But, what? It's not enough? Like, you just want to do a little bit of the work and get a little bit of the rewards and, like, have that be fine, and then just, like, go back and do your same thing and have to learn this lesson all over again? Why? That sounds fucking miserable. And I know that's, like, the nature, that's, like, our nature, right? We have to learn lessons over and over again and make the same mistakes in different ways, but, like, why are you holding on to those same mistakes that you made in the same ways over and over again? Why are you still holding on to that when you know it doesn't work? Let that shit go. Let it go. I'm exhausted. This was exhausting. Love you. Bye. Oh wait, follow me or whatever. I just realized that I can't put external links into YouTube because I don't have access to that, because I don't give them enough money or have enough followers or something, but, like, I'll leave it in the description. Okay, bye.